Welcome back to Picture Healer channel. This is Shi Tien. Today we want to continue our exterior Feng Shui Sha Qi. This is a part 2 with 7 different Feng Shui Sha Qi examples. I will put the link of the part 1 at the end of this video. If you haven't watched that, I'll also show you how to prepare your Feng Shui cure to make it work better. The first Feng Shui Sha Qi today is the ugly mountain near the house. We say it's ugly mountain. It's just generally talking about any mountain that's not very green, or it has a very odd angle, or it's very rocky, or being damaged because of overdevelopment. If you can see this type of mountain from your house, it brings the negative energy to your house. It brings you career obstacles and setbacks, and you tend to have problems in your work relationship, maybe with your boss or co-workers. The first Feng Shui remedy is to block the view physically with a curtain or a screen so you don't see the view every day from your door or window. The second way is to use Feng Shui cure, such as Pi Shou or stone lion facing the direction of Sha Qi. Or you can place hulu in your house, because hulu is a symbol for absorbing all the negativity and bring you the protection. The number 2 Feng Shui Sha Qi is a Centipede Sha Qi, from the electric poles, antenna, pipes, wires outside the house, anything that looks like the centipede or any bugs with a lot of legs, that's the negative Sha Qi. If they are very close to your house, or you can see them very clearly from your house, they can bring you career obstacles and setbacks. And also it can bring quarrel, argument, and fighting, so your relationship quality will be lowered. And it can also represent in digestive issues. Maybe you tend to get a stomach problem or digestive problems. And a very straightforward Feng Shui remedy is a sculpture of a rooster, and usually the bronze rooster, because rooster eat bugs, and the centipede is a type of bugs. So if you place a rooster sculpture by the window with the head facing the Sha Qi direction, that's a way to reduce the Sha Qi of the Centipede Sha. And another way is to use stone lions facing the direction of the Sha Qi. A pair of stone lions can be very powerful for protecting your house and controlling the exterior Sha Qi. The number 3 is the fishbone Sha Qi, from the garden trellis or antenna, because they create a grid, or it looks like a fishbone shape. And a fishbone is not a good symbol in Chinese culture, because it's like a fish skeleton without the fish flesh. So it's a symbol of poor life. You have problem with money and difficult to save money. If it's covered with very large green plants, then you don't really have the problem. But if it's not maintained well, or in the winter time, maybe when the plant died, you will see the bone shape. And if it's pointing to your house, then that creates Feng Shui Sha Qi we try to control. So the Feng Shui remedy, you can use Shi Gan Dang. We talked about that in the last video. You can just create your own with a big stone and write Shi Gan Dang and point into the direction of the Sha Qi. And the meaning is that the big stone can take all the negative Sha Qi and protect your house this way. Or you can use hulu. Hulu is a more gentle way to absorb negative qi and bring you general good fortune. The fourth Sha Qi is about the road pointing directly to your house. We talk about one that pointing directly to the front of the house. Today we are talking about the road coming from the left side, from the right side, or from the back side directly. It looks like a pointing arrow, so it creates negative effect for people living in the house. And we all know Feng Shui talk a lot about yin and yang energy. The left side or the dragon side is for male or yang energy, and the right side is female or yin energy. So the way to check the left and right side is to see the house as a person, and on the left side of the house, that's when you are looking out the front door from inside of the house. The left side is a male and the right side is a female. So when the road is coming from the left side, it affects the male people in the house, and the road from the right side affects the female of the house. And the backside road pointing straight to the back of the house is like an arrow pointing behind you. So it's an indication of Xiao Ren, or we said it like negative people or petty people who might be jealous of you and try to pull your leg or causing trouble behind you. Remedy for this Sha Qi is, first, you can block the view physically with a curtain or screen door. And you can use a Feng Shui cure such as Shi Gan Dang. That's a classical Feng Shui cure to fight the exterior Sha Qi. Or you can place Bagua mirror outside the house to reflect the Sha Qi directly. Or another protection is a lion with the sword. That's a powerful symbol for protection. The fifth one is Caesar Sha Qi. It's a road that's crossing, so it looks like a Caesar cutting your house. And just from the picture, you can see the house looks very stressed. And it can indicate money loss, health problems, or accident and injury. It's similar to the previous one when the arrow pointed directly to your house, and we can use similar remedy. You can add a pair of stone lions or use Shi Gan Dang or Qilin or bronze hulu inside the house. The number 6 Sha Qi is when the building's entrance is extruded, like a smaller building structure in front of a big structure. It's like a tiger is opening a big mouth. So if you live directly in front of that, you have Feng Shui Sha Qi you should control. And this type of Sha Qi indicates accident and illness, because the tiger is kind of a dangerous animal. And we have to protect ourselves if we are close by the animal. The Feng Shui remedy include the Bagua mirror to reflect the Sha Qi back, or the Shi Gan Dang, so it absorbs the Sha Qi and protect our house. Or a pair of stone lions. Again, let the lions fight with the tiger and not our house or people living in the house. The number 7 is when plants are covering the whole exterior wall of the house. It's an indication of too much yin energy and not balanced. In this case, we will need more yang energy to balance the house. And it's also an indication of Xiao Ren. As we said, it's negative people who can cause trouble behind you. And too much yin can also cause health issues and also relationship problems because of the imbalance of the yin and yang. And the Feng Shui remedy is to increase the yang qi and you can have more people living in the building, or have more frequent party and guests over, because people are young and we want to have more young energy. And another simple way is just to cut back the plants so it doesn't cover the whole building, or have more windows or add more lightings so it's brighter and creates more young energy this way. So that's the 7 Feng Shui Sha Qi for today. And we want to talk a little bit about common questions. The first question is, where can we buy the Feng Shui cure? I know it's difficult to buy sometimes, depends on where you live. You can buy it from Amazon, eBay, local market, or you can handmade it yourself. It really doesn't matter, as long as you can clean the object first and then try to establish the connection with a little bit of a prayer, or create your own ceremony and stating your intention. That way you give the power to the object. I talked about this in the previous video. Again, you can look at that one. If you have local access, or if you can get it from certain people you trust, that can be very powerful too. It doesn't matter the exact form of the Feng Shui cure. I believe the process that you put in to establish that connection makes the Feng Shui cure works much better. The question number 2 is the size and the material of the cure. Does it really matter? And generally, yes, the bigger Feng Shui cure has bigger power, and the natural material is much better than the artificial one. And if you use a solid material such as metal or stone, can be longer lasting than materials such as paper or wood. But it really depends on the purpose of your Feng Shui cure. And everything should be in proportion and within limit. If you have a big house, use bigger cure. If the Sha Qi you're facing is pretty severe, maybe you need a stronger Feng Shui cure. Another thing you can consider is a 5-element theory. The wood, earth, metal, fire, and water, they all have certain relationship. Depends on what you like to increase or decrease. You can use the theory to choose your material for the Feng Shui cure. Question number 3, is there any substitute I can use if I cannot find a certain items? Yes, there are many all-purpose cures such as Pisho, Qilin, Hulu. This seems like protects you from all the negative things. And Feng Shui cure for exterior Sha Qi, including the Shi Gan Dang, the stone protection cure, or the Bagua mirror to reflect the Sha Qi back, and the stone lion, just a strong protection. If you cannot find certain Feng Shui cure, you can always download a picture from the internet and go through the process of the praying and the ceremonies to make it more powerful and activated. It will still be powerful to some degree. You can use one cure only or several cures at the same time, depends on your situation. So there's not really a strict rule for which one has to go with which. So that's today's 7 Feng Shui exterior Sha Qi and 3 Q&A about common Feng Shui cure questions. Thank you for watching today, and see you next time.